Hi Mama, welcome to the Spoiled Yogi YouTube page. If you're new here, I'm Erica and I'm so happy you found us. Today we're talking all about some of my favorite breath techniques to use in the labor and delivery room, and actually in the hours leading up to that point as well. So stick with me. This is part of a longer series about using yoga and mindfulness and breath work all to help you through your birth, whether you're choosing a natural birth or whether you are going to use an epidural or even a C-section. These are tools that will help you to stay calm and centered and to really be present for your baby's birth. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stop right now. Hit the subscribe button, click on that little bell so that you'll get notified every time we add a new video to the series. So my first favorite one for pretty much everything is what I call breathing for two. And here's how you do it. You sit up big and tall and you close your eyes and you bring your focus inward. And after a breath or two, you start to lengthen out your inhale. You feel your inhale go past your throat. You feel it start to fill up your collarbones. You feel your rib cage start to widen and expand. And you feel the breath go all the way down and touch that little baby growing within. And of course, with an exhale, you empty all the way back out. Try that a couple more times. Inhale through the nose. Feel your breath filling up your entire torso and going down, delivering extra oxygen, extra nourishment, extra love to that little one. And then let it all the way back out. One last time. Breathing in, giving yourself extra nourishment, extra love first. And then feeling that pass by your heart, go all the way down, fill up, and share that with your baby. Empty all the way back out. And blink your eyes open. That was breathing for two. The next one we're going to do, I call ocean breath. And I will tell you, this is the one that during my second labor, actually both of them, but especially during my second, it was the most useful for me because it really kept me focused and calm at the same time. And then as an added bonus, I also had waves playing in the background, so it kind of helped my breath just kind of stay steady and even. So ocean breath is like this. It's a little bit weird at first, but it is exactly what it sounds. It's like you're just making the sound of the ocean with your inhale and your exhale. So here's how you do it. Before you do anything, I want you to imagine that you're holding like a little compact mirror in your hand. And then you just hold it up to your breath. Take a big breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, open your mouth and imagine that you're fogging up your mirror. So you make a big sound. Good. Practice that a couple more times, inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth with a good. Inhaling and exhaling. Put your compact away. And then close your mouth and recreate that with your mouth closed. So it's just like a little whisper in the back of your throat. So inhaling, and then exhale, good. Again, inhale, and exhale. Feel that ha in the back of your throat, but keep your mouth closed. And then eventually you'll be able to recreate that ha on your inhale and on your exhale. So maybe try that. You're just constricting the back of your throat just a little bit, like when you're whispering to a friend. Let's try it together. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, ha. And exhale, ha. Blink your eyes open. Maybe you were able to hear the sound that sounds like the waves coming into the beach and going back out. And if not, just keep practicing it. A lot of times I teach this to go along with the movements that we do during a prenatal yoga class too. So you can practice it along with your regular yoga. And then as it becomes second nature, it'll become easier and easier to just tap into it anytime you need a little extra focus, a little extra concentration, and at the same time, a little bit more grounding. So that was number 2, ocean breath. Number 3 is similar. It's called balanced breathing. You want the breath to come in and go out for the same length of time. So let's try it together. Sit up big and tall, close your eyes, and just inhale and exhale normally for a breath or 2. So just pay attention to the breath. That's all we're doing. In through the nose, back out through the nose. And then begin to notice how long each inhale is and how long each exhale is. So maybe you can count along with it, and you inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep with that and just realize that as you start to pay attention to the breath, as you start to soften a little bit around the breath, then the breath is going to naturally lengthen. So you may be at a count of 4 for a little bit, and then it may go to 5, and then it may go to 6, and then it may go to 7. But the key here is to pay attention to the length and make your exhale match your inhale. After you've practiced it a couple times, blink your eyes open, and we will learn the next breath. This is a good go-to to just kind of help you calm down. Remember that you are safe and that everything is going to be okay. And we're going to actually do 2 breaths that are really good to just calm the nervous system and get you back into a good mental space, okay? So the first one is the extended exhale. So sit up big and tall and close your eyes and just take a breath in and let it out. So you're not counting or anything, you're just paying attention to the breath. Just mindful breathing. And then after a breath or 2 like that, you start to pay attention again to the inhale and the exhale. After a couple breaths like that, you start to pay attention again to the length of the inhale and the exhale. So just like we did before, maybe you just start to count how long your inhale takes. And then how long your exhale takes. We just did balanced breathing, so maybe they're still balanced. And then I want you to keep your inhale at the same count, and slowly over the course of 3 or 4 cycles of breath, start to lengthen out your exhale. So if you start with your inhale coming in for 4, then you'll start to let your exhale go out for 5. And then you'll inhale for 4. And your exhale will go out for 6. And you just keep going like that until your inhale is half as long as your exhale. So eventually you're inhaling for 4, and exhaling for 8. So the last 2 breaths are very similar, and maybe you've done them in a yoga class before. So the first of these 2 is alternate nostril breathing. And you make a mudra with your hand to make it work. So you bring your pinky and your ring finger together, and then you curl in your middle and your index finger. And you're going to keep the pinky and the ring finger together, and you're going to use it to close off one nostril, and you're going to use your thumb to close off the other. So have that ready and just put it down on your lap and close your eyes. Like all of these breathing techniques, start with just breathing in and back out. And then use your thumb to plug up your right nostril and just breathe in through the left nostril. Plug both nostrils and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe back in through the right nostril. Plug them both. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Plug both nostrils. Breathe out through the right. We'll do one more round. Breathe in through the right. Plug both nostrils. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Hold both nostrils. And breathe out through the right. Blink your eyes open. Let go of both nostrils. Bring your hands to your lap. And just breathe naturally for a breath or 2. Blink your eyes open. The last breath is very similar in that you will make the same mudra with your hands, so pinky and ring finger together, middle and index finger curled in, so you've got your mudra. And you're just going to plug your right nostril and breathe through the left. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and back out. Let the right nostril go. Bring your hand back to your lap. And just breathe for a couple breaths. And blink your eyes open. That has given you a big range of different kind of breath techniques that you can play with and you can practice with, and then you can try again when you are in your labor or in any situation where you need to just calm and relax so that you can get done whatever it is that you're doing, be it birthing a baby, being feeding a baby, being taking care of older children, or relaxing your stresses at the end of a long, hard work day. All of these breaths are good for all of those things, but different ones work better for different people. So that's why I gave you so many different ones to play with. And just to decide, If you are interested in taking a deep dive into all of the different kind of techniques that are derived from yoga, if you are interested in doing a deep dive into learning lots of tools and techniques like these breath techniques, including yoga postures, meditations, affirmations, the whole gamut, then take a moment, look down below, there's a link. It'll take you to a site that tells you all about my comprehensive Birthing Like a Boss with Prenatal Yoga course. I would love for you to enroll and go through that whole process that has helped hundreds of mamas now to have the birth of their dreams. And you can have yours too.